guys, it's I and my partnership here, bringing you your 4th tutorial on how to create a custom Minecraft client. Now this tutorial might not be as detailed as I want it to be, partly because I'm very tired right now, but I thought that I might make a video anyway, because I've not made a video in a couple of days, so I thought I'd make it anyway. So yeah, this tutorial is going to be on scrolling text and customizing your splash text. So if we go ahead and run our client now, then you can see what we have so far, which is just customized text, custom button, custom logo, and custom splash. So first of all, let's create a randomizing custom splash text. So go up to the very top of GUI main menu and just basically type out what I type out. So type in public static string with capital S followed by 2 empty square brackets, splashes equals 2 empty curly braces, semicolon. Then inside the curly braces put double quotes and put in one of the texts that you want it to say, so IEMP. Then after the double quote put a comma and then another set of double quotes and put a different splash text that you'd want to show up. So I am my partnership. For the win. You can pretty much put in as many as you want. So yeah. Okay, so right there I've got 3 different ones that it'll randomise through. Next you're going to want to create a randomising double, which is pretty much what the Minecraft developers have made here, but we'll just make a new one anyway. So public static random equals new random, public static int rand splash equals random dot next int, and then splashes dot length. Right, so now I guess I'll go through what all this means. So here we're making a brand new string array, which basically means that we have the variable splashes and it's equal to all these different sets of text, or different strings rather. So for the future, so from here and down, then you can go ahead and just reference to splashes to get any of these different strings, which is what we're going to be using to randomise through. Then here we're creating a new random, which is going to generate a random number in the form of a double, and a double is like 2 point something or something point something, so it could be like 7.457. And then here we're creating a new variable named randsplash, and it's using random, which is the double random here, to get a next int, which is a whole number. So say if this random generates 2.97, then this line will generate 3, and it's going to be the maximum of splashes.length. So that means because we've only got 3 different sets of strings here, then the maximum number it's going to be here is 3. Now this number is going to change every single time we open the client. Now, well, maybe not every single time we open it, because obviously it's got a third of the chance of being the same number, but it's going to randomise every time, so that there's a chance that it will be different to last time, and if it is different to last time, then it will show a different splash text. So now we're going to actually need to create the actual splash text itself. So go down to your draw screen void and find your splash text code, which is just here. Now if you don't already have line numbers on, which is just here, then you're just going to simply want to go to Window, Preferences, General, Editors, Text Editors, Show Line Numbers, Apply OK. And then you're just going to want to come down to about line 525, depending on whether you've added any more code or not. And what you're going to want to do is just here, where it says get string width, and it's this line exactly right here, just go ahead and remove the 2 quotes and everything in between them. Put splashes to reference to our new string array, then 2 empty square brackets, and then put rand splash. Do the exact same just here. So splashes bracket rand splash bracket, square brackets, not normal brackets. Basically what that's doing is it's getting the random number from the array of splashes. So if the random generates, for example, the random int, which is rand splash, generates a number 1, and it's going to get the first string from our string array splashes, which is IEMP, just here. Okay, so if we go ahead and save this, and then restart this, then it's IEMP this time. If we try again, hopefully it'll be different, and you can see it's changed. So that changes every time we open it, or not every time because it might be the same like I said earlier, but it randomizes. So that's how you create a random splash text. Now we're going to show you how to create scrolling text. So once again, go up to the top of the class, and now you're going to want to create a new integer. So put public static int scroller equals to 0. Then create another one, public static int scroller speed. Now I'm going to set the speed to 1. You can set it to whatever number you want, just make sure that it's a full number, not a double, which is a point. And then we're going to want to create the actual text, so public static string scroller text equals IEMP is amazing. And finish off that line. Now you don't have to do this, but I just find it easier, so that we just need to type in this later on rather than typing that out. And then we can pretty much change our scroller thing from the very top without having to go and find it later on. So now that you've got all of those, then you're going to want to come down to the very bottom of your draw screen void, which is just here. Now you are going to want to go above this line because this is the line that actually draws it to the screen, and if you do it below that then it won't actually draw it to the screen. So you're going to want to put scroller equals, plus equals scroller speed. Then you're going to want to do font renderer dot draw string with shadow if you want a shadow on it. It's up to you, but I'm not going to put a shadow on it. Opening bracket, closing bracket, semicolon, and then in between the two brackets just put scroller text, this dot height minus 10 for the y axis. Oh sorry, actually it's width, isn't it, first. Scroller, this dot height minus 20 is where I'm going to put it on the y axis, which is top to bottom. You can choose wherever you want to put it. If you just want to put it near the top, then I would recommend putting about 2 or 5. And then just give it a colour, so we're going to make it cyan. So that's just simply drawing a new string to the screen. This is the string that's going to be drawing, which we made at the very top of the class. This is the position on the x-axis, this is the position on the y-axis, and then this is the colour of the string. Now I've put scroller here because every time it runs this draw screen method, which I believe is about once every 5 milliseconds, I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's pretty fast. And you can see here that every single time it runs the void, it's going to be adding our scroller speed to the scroller, which I made 1, so it's going to be adding 1 to the scroller count every single time it runs the void, and therefore it's going to move the text along by 1 pixel, if you like, every single time it runs the void. So if we save and run this now, then you can see it's moving along the screen pretty nicely at a steady pace. Now there is one problem with this so far, which I'll show you how to fix in a second. Just wait until it gets to the problem. Okay, so now you can see it's got to the end, but now it isn't going to go back over there. So we're going to want to reset the scroller count. So to do that, you're going to want to embed this part in an if statement. So just go ahead and put if scroller equals this dot width minus font renderer, and I'll go over this in a minute, dot get string width scroller text, else, else, scroller plus equals scroller speed, and scroller equals 0. Okay, so what that's doing is it's checking the scroller count, and it's saying if the scroller count is the same as the window width minus the string width, which just basically means the moment that the text gets off the screen on the right hand side, then it's going to reset the count back to 0, which means it's going to go back to the very left hand corner, and otherwise it's just going to do the same as it was doing anyway, which is just adding our speed to the scroller counter. So if we debug our client now and save it, then you should be able to see that it resets, hopefully. And you can see that custom splash has changed, by the way. Okay, so it's nearly there. Okay, now you can see it did reset. However, it reset before it actually went off the screen, and it restarted on the screen just here. Now that's alright if you want it like that, but I'm going to make it so that the second it goes off the screen on this side, then it starts scrolling onto the screen on this side. So to simply do that, all I'm going to want to do is change this to a plus, and simply set this to scroller equals 0 minus font renderer dot get string width scroller text. Save that, and now you can see it's scrolling off the screen, and the second it's all scrolled off the screen, it starts scrolling back on the screen. So that's how you make scrolling text, guys. And then one more thing that I'll say is, obviously to speed it up, simply change the speed. So if I change this up to 3, and then restart the client, because I think I might have ran it in just normal run mode. And you can see that's going faster than it was before. And if you want to go in the other way, so from right to left, then you're going to want to, first of all, you're going to want, right, you know what, I'll quickly make another one so that we've got it above it. So if I just copy this, okay, so left to right, right to left, so scroller equals 0 minus that, and scroller equals this dot width plus that, then minus equals it. And if we change this up to 30 or 32, so it's just above it, then we restart the client, then we should have them going opposite ways, hopefully. Hang on, I think I might need to create a new variable for this. So just scroller 2. Change this back down to 2, and hopefully should have them going the opposite ways. Okay, so they are going the opposite ways, as you can see. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like so that I know you liked the video, and it will help me motivated, well, it will make me motivated to make more in the future, and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.